Welcome to the Deep Dive. So glad you could join us today. We're about to plunge into something, well, incredibly relevant for pretty much everyone, how to really find and keep that genuine positivity and motivation. Especially, when things feel tough or just overwhelming.
Exactly. And our mission here really is to pull out some powerful practical insights. We're looking at how your mindset isn't just like a background thing, it's your most powerful tool. We've gone through sources that really highlight practical ways to build up resilience, to build drive. We want to unpack the core ideas behind positive thinking, yes, but also positive action.
Right. And I think we've all been there, haven't we? That feeling of just being wiped out, no motivation, maybe wanting to just throw in the towel on a dream. It happens to everyone. I mean, even people who seem super strong, super smart. It's universal.
It is. And this is where the material we look at offers something really profound. It's less about avoiding those tough moments and more about what you do next, how you choose to think, how you react. That's what shapes everything. The sources really emphasize this. Your mindset is your power, your positivity. That's your secret weapon. Not naive optimism, but strategic strength.
Okay, let's dig into that. A core concept here is positive self-talk. When things get hard, it's so easy to complain, right? To ask, why me? Or think, oh, I'm just not lucky like them. But what if? What if you could consciously change that script? Instead of those thoughts that just drain you, you start saying, okay, this is hard, it really is, but I can do it. Or maybe I'm not giving up, not until I see some results. That shift, that's positive self-talk. And the sources say it's one of the strongest tools we have.
And it's more than just feeling good. What's really compelling is that this isn't just, being nice to yourself. It's cognitive restructuring. When you say, I can do this, you're actually engaging different neural pathways. You're retraining your brain to fight those negative patterns. Yeah. It's this deliberate mental work, repeated over time, that literally helps remap how your mind faces challenges, builds a stronger internal story.
It's a powerful idea, building that strong, positive mind, literally one thought at a time. The source material even gives us this really potent sentence to try repeating, I believe in myself, even when the world does not. It kind of anchors you in that inner strength, doesn't it?
It does. And if we connect this broader idea, it brings us right to motivation itself. How do we define that? Our sources describe it pretty simply. The energy that makes you get out of bed, work hard, try again, and chase your dreams. Now, let's be real.
Yeah.
Motivation isn't always there, right? Some days you wake up and it's just gone. Okay. Feeling lazy is normal. But on those days, the material stresses it's absolutely vital to remember why you started. What's your reason? What's that dream? Who are you doing this for? Tapping into that. That's sustainable.
Yeah, that why is so important. And to make this really concrete, our source shares this great example, a young woman named Rhea. She's from a small town, big dreams though. Wants to speak English fluently, get a good job, help her family out, but it's not easy. People laugh at her, tell her she can't do it. Her response, though, powerful. She doesn't give up. She makes herself wake up early, listens to podcasts, repeats words over and over. She actively stays motivated despite everything.
Rhea's story is fantastic because it shows how her goal becomes bigger than her fear. She doesn't just wish it, she acts on it. Her actions demonstrate these exact principles. Choosing positive action, focusing on her why. And that applies to any journey, really. Learning English, like you said, or any big goal. It's about understanding that big things are built well with small steps every single day.
Those small steps. That leads us perfectly into 5 practical tips from our source material. Tips for staying positive, staying motivated. These sound simple, maybe, but using them daily, that's where the transformation happens. Okay, tip number 1, start your day with gratitude. So instead of grabbing your phone first thing, pause, take a moment, say thank you for the day, for your health, for whatever opportunities might come.
And what's fascinating here is the why. It's not just a fleeting, nice feeling. Research actually shows that consistent gratitude practice, it can physically change neural pathways, makes you more resilient to stress, shifts your brain towards optimism. So it's not just a thought, it's like a biological tune-up. The source puts it nicely. Gratitude makes you feel rich inside. It gives you the energy to face the day with hope.
Wow. Okay, building on that inner energy, tip 2, speak positive words. This circles back to self-talk, but really understanding its punch. If you keep telling yourself, I can't do it, well, your brain kind of takes that seriously, strengthens those belief pathways.
Exactly. It's cognitive reframing in action. You're not just being nice, you're actively retraining your brain.
Yes.
Challenging those negative thoughts, reframing difficulties as chances to grow. It's mental discipline, really. So instead of, I can't maybe try, I'm trying my best and I am getting better every day.
Yeah.
It's about speaking to yourself with Well, love and encouragement makes your mind stronger.
Love that. Okay, tip number 3. Surround yourself with good people. This feels intuitive, right? Think about the energy of the people you hang out with. Negative people, they can really drain you. But people who lift you up, who believe in you, your heart just feels, I don't know, lighter, stronger.
And there's solid social psychology behind this. The sources talk about emotional contagion. Emotions are literally catchy. So choosing your circle wisely means actively looking for that support. A community, maybe a group with similar goals, even listening to positive stuff like this deep dive. These connections act like psychological scaffolding. They help regulate emotions, boost determination. Choose wisely.
Definitely. Tip number 4, set small goals and celebrate them. Oh, this is a big one. We tend to wait for the huge win before we feel good, right?
Yeah.
But the sources say, no, celebrate the small stuff. Learn 5 new English words, awesome. Celebrate it. Didn't give up when you were exhausted. That's huge. Acknowledge that resilience.
Yes, and there's a great reason why. Celebrating small wins releases dopamine in your brain. That's the reward chemical. Creates this positive feedback loop, makes you feel good, reinforces the behavior, makes you want to keep going. It's like the source says, these small steps will lead to big success if you don't stop walking. Momentum is key.
Love that. Okay, final tip, number 5, visualize your success. And this isn't just daydreaming, it's a focused mental exercise. Close your eyes, really picture that dream life. You speaking English fluently, maybe working in that company, traveling, helping family, whatever it is for you.
It's fascinating, this one. Visualization, our sources explain, actually activates the same neural networks as doing the thing. It's like you're pre-programming your mind for success, building a mental blueprint. And the key part is to feel it. Feel that dream like it's already happening now. Visualization gives you direction and energy. It reminds you where you're going, gives your subconscious a clear target.
And there's another phrase for this practice. My dream is possible, and I will reach it. The idea is to repeat it. Let it sink in until your heart really starts to believe it.
Now, something really important to clear up, a common misconception. The source is very clear. Staying positive doesn't mean you'll never feel sad. That's not realistic. And staying motivated, it doesn't mean you'll never stumble or fall.
Right. So what does it mean then, this kind of resilient positivity the sources talk about?
Yeah. What it means is, when life gets dark, you light a candle inside your heart.
Yeah.
It's about choosing hope actively. It means even if you fall 10 times, you stand up 11 times. That's resilience, not avoiding failure. Adaptive resilience. Ultimately, it means keep learning, keep improving, and keep growing step by step. Setbacks are just part of the process, part of growth.
That's such a crucial distinction. So for you listening, especially if you are learning something new, like English, remember that. Every single word you learn, every sentence you practice, every deep dive like this you listen to, it's a step, a real step closer to your goal. The message is really clear. Don't stop. Keep listening, keep practicing, and maybe most importantly, keep believing in yourself.
Absolutely. And to help with that, the source offers one last set of really powerful sentences. Things to maybe weave into your day. Think about repeating these, not just as words, but as declarations. I am strong. I can do hard things. Also, every day is a new beginning. I choose happiness, even when it's hard. And of course, I believe in myself. And finally, my dream is waiting for me. I will reach it. These aren't just sentences, they're framed as potentially life-changing thoughts, reinforcing your deepest strengths.
Wow, what an amazing deep dive. Really exploring the power we all have inside our own minds and how to use it for motivation. Thank you so much for joining us for this.
And just remember your journey. It's beautiful. It's yours. You're definitely not alone in the struggles. And you really do have that power within you to shape your life. One thought, one small step at a time.
So maybe something to think about after this. What's one specific small step you can take today to bring these ideas into your life a bit more? And maybe ask yourself too, beyond these tips, what is it that really keeps you going on those tough days? What's your deep why?
Great questions. Until next time, keep smiling, keep growing, and keep learning.